And hello everybody, welcome to the Daily Planets edition of Athena's Web. Today we are taking a look at the weekend for you. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, the 7th, 8th, and 9th of July, 2017. Well, different things at different times of the weekend. Basically, late Saturday evening, early Sunday morning, we've got ourselves a full moon, so that sort of adds a certain luster to the power to the entire weekend. As we get up Friday morning, circumstances are fairly pleasant. 6:22, the moon's quintiling Jupiter. At 9:19, Mercury sextiles Venus. Those are both smooth aspects, and so we're fairly pleased with what's going on. Circumstances are happy. We're liking our conversations. The day-to-day list of things that we have to do is a little more pleasant or a little easier to achieve. The moon does go void, of course, at 12 minutes past 10 o'clock this morning. Try to wrap up morning circumstances by that time if you can. But again, the energy is all pleasant up until that point. At 1:44 this afternoon, the moon enters the sign Capricorn, and we get a little more serious. We have to be responsible about where we have to be and when we have to be there. So try to plug that in and get there on time. Venus sesquiquadrates Pluto at 5:39 late this afternoon. Be careful of how much you're spending and on what. It may not be later what it was that you precisely wanted to achieve, or it doesn't yield the value that you put into it. 6 o'clock is okay. We're liking a little bit of what's going on. Conversations, particularly about the past, about family, about personal preferences, are not the best received between 7:30 and 9:30, we'll say, this evening. So those are some of the themes of Friday. Saturday is devoid of planetary combinations or lunar aspects until later in the day. 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock is not too bad, but as we head into the later evening and the sun goes down, this is the full moon. So emotionally, people are a little more dynamic. They're pushing the agenda more strongly. If they're happy, tend to be really happy. Great time for parties. If you're a little frustrated and dealing with circumstances, that could be problematic too. So that's Saturday evening leading into early Sunday morning. The full moon is exact 7 minutes past midnight. So again, that's really a Saturday evening alignment. As we get up Sunday morning, Mars is in conjuncting Saturn. We don't have enough energy. We're feeling some of the responsibilities of what are really needed at that time. We're coming up short. The way is barred. There's red tape that's involved. Again, our personal energy levels are not quite as strong or pronounced as they normally are. 6:09, Mars in conjuncting Saturn. And then again, Sunday evening, just past midnight, the sun will be opposing Pluto. Differences of opinion are a little more serious along about that time. People are not as happy. So, not as powerful a weekend as the previous weekend, but here and there, the full moon Saturday night, Sunday morning, and then the sun opposing Pluto Sunday night, Monday morning, all hinged around midnight. Well, that's about it for this edition of the web. Thanks a lot for tuning in. Don Sarow for AthenasWeb.com and Nantucket TV from the shores of Nantucket, as best you can. Have a good one, everybody.